Today we will look at the help you can get. Who can get this help? And how do you get it? Before talking about that, let's take care of our mindset on matters of this nature. In our climb, marriage and relationship is sacrosanct, and as such, majority of us will rather die in it than lift a finger to help ourselves. With this mindset, when unfortunately this monster rears its ugly head, you hear lamentations like, "I have disappointed my family. What will the community say? Who will take care of my children? I have invested so much in this relationship to just walk away," and so on and so on. The list can be endless. While these are very cogent reasons to run with, I want you to pause and ponder. What answers will you have for these questions if you are permanently silent while trying to manage domestic violence? None. Rather, life will go on without you, and smoothly too. You see, he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. But in this case, he who chooses to get help when domestic violence rears its ugly head lives to be accountable to his family, community, and children. It is only you that can help you. So let's look at the general tips on getting help. How do you get help? You can get help to move. When violence erupts outside your house, what do? You run to a safe place, your house. But in this case, it's your house that is toxic, unsafe. You must therefore look for a safe place first and foremost to deal with your reality. Denial doesn't help in situations of this nature. The first time may possibly be a mistake, but repeated cases need to be addressed for what it is, your reality. Another area you need help is for protection. In some cases, just running away might not solve the problem, or to run away may even be made difficult by the abuser or the nature of the violence. So you need help. And this is where your family member, friend, or the law enforcement agency, government or non-government agencies come handy, because they can help facilitate your movement. Another help you need is medical treatment. Where the encounter was brutal, you need medical attention. Some abusers will give this to you to cover up their deeds. You can take the offer to save your life, but don't fall for the deceit. An independent medical help serves the dual purpose of your healing and also provide evidence when the need arises. You also need help in the area of counseling. Some abusers are so good in what they do that they can turn things around and make you feel or even accept that you are the problem, whether physical or emotional. Once you have gone through any toxic relationship, there will be need for an assurance that you are not dreaming or insane. There will be the need to reset your psychology and affirm that you didn't ask to be beaten, that you don't deserve to be abused, that you are not only good for abuse. There are some people who pull through on their own, but majority need help to move past the mindset of, what did I do wrong? Why me? Walking away from abuse is good, but going further to seek justice will not only calm your nerves, but it will also deter the abusers from doing the same thing to other people. So you need help to get justice. Sometimes the menace is so grievous that the culprit cannot be allowed to go free, you need to invoke the right of the law. How do you get this help? First, I need to say this. Don't go into any relationship with the hope of changing your partner. If you notice any sign of toxicity in your relationship, don't settle. In majority of cases, it doesn't change. However, if it is so concealed that you notice after tying the knot, don't just push it aside. Seek help through counseling. But if counseling doesn't help and there is no cooperation from your partner, then activate the red alert button. And 1, ensure you have the emergency number of your locality readily available. Numbers like 112 in Nigeria or 911. There are government agencies and NGOs that are set up primarily to help in this situation. Google them, choose one and reach out to them when the need arises. Some of the agencies you can get help from are Federation of International Female Lawyers, popularly known as FIDA. You also have the Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency here in Lagos. There is also Women at Risk Foundation. We also have Women's Right Advancement and Protection Alternative. There is the ACT Generation, and there is the Baobab for Women's Human Rights. This is not an exhaustive list, but just an attempt to encourage you to be sensitive to your rights. When you search, you will find these and also more that suit your need. You can also call me. Please note, people that propagate domestic violence or violence of any kind are sick and need help. You are not helping them by concealing it, especially when they refuse to acknowledge that they have problems. Again, violence of any kind is criminal. Help the society by not encouraging it. But the most important thing here is you. Stay sane, stay alive, get help. You are not alone. I hope you gain from this. If yes, please don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. Until then, remain blessed.